We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up. Now in the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Yankees,
first pitch on its way.
Adalberto.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two is a changeup that misses 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
2 balls and no strikes. Mondesi stands at second with no outs. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
2 balls and no strikes. The count is Stanton.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
3-0 to him now. Comes set. Now the pitch. And that's finally over for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. White moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting fourth.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Out in front of it, strike 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Line towards center field. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. D-Row makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, someway, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance. This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Weak grounder down the line at third. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu, and the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. As a look, now the pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
The set and the 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Now batting, Sam Haggerty. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, the center fielder.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Haggerty.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Lopes, playing here in his age 26 season. Certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, normally the transition from second base to shortstop goes the other way around, but this guy has such a strong arm. I don't see it being any problem for him to put his foot in the ground, backhand something in that 5-6 hole, and throw a strike to first base.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. Standing in now, Patrick Wisdom. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball. 5-2 over their last 7.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Torres. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there, and that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And that's in there, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here's the pitch.
The count is full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0 delivery. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Three and 1. Aaron Judge is on deck. In the air to straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting to right field, Aaron Judge.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back in standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's wide, 2-0.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
A base hit in his first trip. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
The 0-1 offering.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, bases loaded. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The set and the 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. 1 run scores. Throw to second. But he's in there as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Pitch is popped up. Lopes is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 9 men. Next for Seattle, Mark Payton, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1-2. Severino has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it. It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The first baseman, Evan White.
Into the box now, Evan White. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Hicks. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Mondesi, the former Royal, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Popped him up. Wisdom has a play. And that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. So digging in now, Shed Long. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
So coming to the plate, Joe Hudson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that misses ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one's down to third. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding in, Sam Haggerty, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete. The Yankees all set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Luke Voit. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even, 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. High in the air down the right field line. Haniger in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yanks leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready now, Tim Lopes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Tim Lopes becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And that's in there. Base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
At the plate now, Patrick Wisdom. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So
high and deep to straightaway right. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mariners leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Torres. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
2 strikes.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Ball 1 strike.
And he lays off for ball 1. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Evan.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
At the plate, Shed Long as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Hudson. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely good.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. This is pulled into right, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Now a throw over. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Ripped down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2, here it is. Line drive to center field. Haggerty is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Luke Voigt.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 6. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Sam Haggerty. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
2-1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Up next for Seattle.
Standing in now, Tim Lopes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 2-1. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Nobody out, runner on first. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As it's on the ground toward the hole. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, number 22.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will beat the throw safe at the plate. And they're on the board. It's a 6-1 game now.
Number 34.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Torres at the bag. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Mariners forced to settle for one. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 6-1. Eric Swanson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Eric Swanson.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
2-2.
The 2-2.
Count full.
DJ LeMahieu will be next. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He was a ground out victim last time up. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
A high fastball is in there.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They hold on to. Striding forward now is the DH, Kyle Seager. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Evan White. He went down on strikes last time up. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And there's ball 1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. In the air now, out to right field. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Settling in now, Shed Long. A hit in. First pitch of the at-bat. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes.
Ball one.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. Matt McGill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Aaron Hicks will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And that's the second out. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Adalberto Mondesi is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pickoff move to second. Runner back safely. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And that misses. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the...
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. 4th home run here in the early going, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that. 2
hits in 4 attempts to this point. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, man.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run. In now, Joe Hudson.
Leading up for the Mariners,
Davy Garcia will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. First delivery to him on the way.
number 83.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1-1.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. To the plate now, Sam Haggerty. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Pitch is popped up, and he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Tim Lopes. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. This is line to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Ben Heller enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the depth.
For the Mariners, number 65.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Luke Voigt is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here it comes. Count now, a ball and a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Gary Sanchez waits on deck. Sliced hard on the ground, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1. Now, what's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
It was a walk in his last trip. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Haniger. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Sent on the ground out to second. Bare-handed for 1. Back to first, and he throws it away.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Count 1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they pick. Miguel Andujar will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Haniger. Starting things for his side in Tyler Lyons will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit to short. And there's one down now.
Now batting. Number 22.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. Singled home a run in his last time up. Weakly hit towards first. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Mark Payton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. So the Bronx Bombers slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Luis Severino earns the win, his 2nd, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Yusei Kikuchi was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he settled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
On 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.